It has been a week since I came back to China from Mexico, and today I will go to Shenzhen, where is my office, and it's about 800 kilometers or like 500 miles. And every month I do the same. And some people thinking, are you crazy, Nestor? Why don't you take a train? And others are wondering, how is it possible? Is it convenient? Charging your car is electric? Do you have enough charging stations? Hello guys, this is Nestor in China. In today's video, we're going to find out what it's like to drive a Tesla 500 miles in China. Let's go. We cannot start a trip without buying some drinks. A special drink is a tradition. Every time I leave Xiamen or Shenzhen, I have to buy this milk tea and cookies for the way, because it's a long ways. It's about 9 hours to drive 800 kilometers. So now I'm looking for the shop. It has been 1 month I'm not here in China, so I'm already forgetting where are the shops. We're in the shop and we are looking for my milk tea. So here it is, my favorite milk tea, and we look for some cookies. Here are some cookies. So we start by paying the parking fee, which is wet. So we're going to pay the parking fee. It's 20 yuan for 1 day parking. It's like $3. So we pay. So parking is done. So the main reason why I drive my Tesla from Xiamen to Shenzhen 800 kilometers and 800 kilometers back every month, the reason is very simple. I love driving my Tesla. For me, Tesla is not a car, it's like a private jet. It's equipped with everything. I mean, Elon Musk is really a genius and it's really enjoyable. So for example, now I don't worry about charging my phone. It's just put it here and I will have charge for as long as I need. So we're going to start now my trip. Total is going to be about 9 hours, 800 kilometers, 500 miles. So the first thing we have to do is to tell my car where I'm going. Take me to office. So the car is already looking for all the chargers I need to go through. As you can see, many of them automatically. So it already planned my trip. 200 meters, turn right. And we are ready to go, ready to leave. Ready to leave Xiamen. And here we start the journey. We are leaving Xiamen. It is 8:30 a.m. and it's very foggy this morning in Xiamen. We have a very bad luck. It's early morning, but you have a long traffic jam just leaving the city. They will not let you change the lane, you know. So my car was complaining. Look at us, how close the car. So look at the car. I need to push my way. If I put my lights, they just push forward. They just don't let you change lane. This is the traffic in Xiamen, my gosh. Shenzhen also is much better. And Shenzhen is more like a Western. They give you the way to change lanes. But here in Xiamen is a constant fight. The traffic is really heavy. I have no idea why. Possibly it's an accident because the weather is foggy. We are going through finally. We are freeing the chunk of cars. That's a culprit. This guy got a problem with his car and stopped the traffic. Actually, Xiamen is an island. It's a very beautiful island. As you can see now, we are leaving the island. We are crossing a bridge. And now the traffic is free. Tesla is full of AI. artificial intelligence, so everything's automated. The windshield wipers, they have sensors, the lights, everything.
Now your destination is
So you can drive in any condition and be safe. We arrived at our first station, Tesla Xiamen, and this is our first supercharger. Let the lady pass first. So here are our superchargers. The first one of about 3 of them we will need. Alright, so we park and we're going to charge the car. So to charge the car is as easy as plug it and charge it. It's totally seamless. That's why I love Elon Musk. He makes a car like an iPhone, very easy to use. And you haven't realized also we don't need key. Just use our mobile, open the door, get in, and that's it. Then we're waiting for the car to charge. Right now we have 120 kilometers, and we're going to add about 300 kilometers more, which is going to take about half an hour, maybe 20 minutes. So we are going from Xiamen, which you can find in the map is opposite to Taiwan, and we go down to Shenzhen, that is opposite to Hong Kong. So in between these two cities is total 800 kilometers, 500 miles, and it will take us about 9 hours if the traffic allows. So this is the main screen. This is the control panel of my private jet. It's a big iPhone. So you can see everything is automated. We have auto lights, so it will automatically put the lights on or lights off when you enter into the tunnel, or you have a car in front, it also automatically will change the lights. And then the windshield wipers I also put in auto, so I don't need to worry. If it starts raining, it will clean automatically, like now it's foggy. And then we have a surveillance camera here, and the air conditioner is an automatic, and we have also heater in my seat. Now it's actually, it feels so great because it's cold in Xiamen, and I love feeling my seat heated. It's so beautiful. It automatically will adjust depending on the weather. So now the car knows it's cold, so it already turned on the heater in my seat. And the beauty of traveling by Tesla is the navigation system. It has an option set trip planner. You set your destination, and the car automatically will plan your trip. It will find the superchargers on the way, and it will tell you how to drive to each of them. So you don't need to worry about finding superchargers, because the car will do it for you. The car knows where you are, where are you going, how many kilometers. So everything's about artificial intelligence. You can drive with peace of mind. You will never be left in the middle of the way without power. We're going to arrive to the next supercharger to 12 p.m. It's a 2 hours and 47 minutes trip, totally 250 kilometers. It's 1 more minute to continue the trip. Once we reach the limit, the car automatically will tell us to continue. We have totally charged 227 kilometers, and it will cost us about 60 yuan, which is less than $10. So that's why electric cars are a very good investment. They are more expensive than gas cars. However, the money you save in gas, because the electricity is cheaper, it already saves you the long term a lot of money. And that's why another reason why I love driving from Xiamen to Shenzhen. It's already charged, so the car says okay. It said we have enough charging to continue.
Now turn right.
So we finished. It's very simple. Just plug off, plug it, and plug in. It automatic close. The bill already arrived to my mobile, you can see here, and it costed us 62 yuan, which is about less than $10 to charge about 250 kilometers. To start the car, we also no need key, so basically just push the brake and say go forward, and that's it. We continue our trip to Shenzhen.
Now turn left.
The good thing here is the parking is free. Other places you have to pay parking besides the charging fee. Let's go. Now we're going to the toll gate to enter the highway. We passed the toll gate and we're ready to go to Shenzhen. So now we are in the highway, which we can go 120 kilometers per hour to try Tesla acceleration. So are you ready, guys? Here we go. I love it every time. I enjoy driving every time I go to Shenzhen. For me, it's not tiring really. It's like flying an airplane basically. Really, I love it. We're already on the highway. So usually what I do is to drive in autopilot. So to do autopilot, basically you just need to double click here, and we already are in autopilot, which basically I cannot do anything. The car will drive by itself. That's the magic of Tesla. The car will automatically follow the line, and you follow the car. If the car in front stops, the car will stop too. Like now you can see this guy is going slower, so automatically I'm not driving the car anymore, so my car will slow down. We slow down the speed, and you can always break the autopilot, just cancel it, and then we are in manual mode again. So I need to pass this guy because too slow. So just pass him, and then I just put autopilot again. And that's how I drive 9 hours from Xiamen to Shenzhen. Sometimes I drive manually, sometimes I put autopilot. Because if I drive in the autopilot the whole way, it really gets bored because you do nothing. The car does everything for you. So you start getting sleepy. Actually it's the opposite. So that's why 50% of the time I'm driving manually. And when I feel tired a little bit, then I put autopilot and relax a little bit, listen to great music. But I'm responsible, so we always need to hold the driving wheel. Really foggy in almost all China looks like. We are 2 hours from our next Supercharger. About Tesla, especially for long trips, is that the car is connected to the internet all the time, and so you can have access to music, internet music, so you don't need to connect your phone actually. Once we're going to exit the highway, is the toll gate, and after the toll gate, it's very close, we're going to find the second Tesla Supercharger. To use this to pay the toll gate for 300 kilometers of highway. It's a beautiful road here. Usually all Tesla Superchargers are in the very high value properties such as 5-star hotels, resorts. We are right to our Supercharger, and then you can see the logo of Tesla there indicating the way. So this is a very traditional tourist place. Actually, this is a hotel, and the hotel has this facilities called hot spring. So we follow the Tesla sign, guiding us to the place where the Superchargers actually are. We're passing these hotels. It's a very nice hotel, I've been here. And we are heading to our charging station. And here it is, Tesla Supercharger. Okay, now need to unlock the place and charge the car. So we are charging the car for second time, and it's going to be fast. It's only like 10 minutes because the next station is very close. And this is the hot spring. It's a set of swimming pools, and which usually are hot. This hotel will be continued soon. A lot of people think electric cars are no good because they say, oh, the range is so short. It's only, my car is like a 400 kilometers, it's like maybe 350 miles. And they say, you have to charge many times. It's so trouble. However, what they don't realize is, usually you don't drive 9 hours, right? You have to stop every 2-3 hours to have a rest. So we're doing the same. We are stopping, but we don't waste time. We stop, we rest, and we charge the car. It's the same thing. It's more efficient. And plus, even in China, there is a lot of superchargers all around the country, and this is very close to the highway. So we don't deviate that much. So the lost time is not that much actually. So it's very, very efficient. Ready to go. The next charging station is only 134 kilometers away. It will take us 1 hour and a half. Going to arrive there 2 p.m. Drive away. Bye bye Tesla Chargers. It's a beautiful place. I love it here. It's fresh because it's in the mountains. And this is very Chinese symbol. Hopefully it's free. Yes. Parking is free. Sometimes I have to pay. We're back to the highway. 1 hour and a half to the next Tesla Supercharger. Supercharger is only half an hour away. There's a toll gate in front of us, and after the toll gate is the charger, very close. It was 77 yuan for 150 kilometers, almost $8.
Then your destination is on the left.
It is here. It seems a little busy. I think all the slots are taken. Again, to charge the car for third time. Charging here station. You're going to wait about 20 minutes. We are in the middle of the highway actually. So we need to charge our hot almost 300 kilometers, so we need to wait 20 minutes, which is the maximum time you have actually wait for charging your car. But the good thing is we don't get bored. So we have movies. So charging the Tesla is never gets bored. And the sound system of the car is really amazing. I love it. It's like a movie theater. We choose free ones because I don't want to pay. Here, free. And we choose United States movies for America. Then we choose one to kill the time. So let's watch Avatar. Time to having our drinks.
Mighty.
But that's it, the car already charged so fast. So no time to watch movie even, we have to go. Oh, by the way, I also love this transparent roof, it's so beautiful. So what can I say, I love my car, Tesla is great. Now let's continue driving to office. Last stop before going to office. You wonder, yes, I had to go to bathroom, so I just went to the WC. Now we're going to my car to continue. So no key, just open it, get inside. No key, just brake, reverse, and here we go. Forward and let's go. Now we go to the toll gate. We keep moving forward. One interesting thing is when we left Xiamen it was rainy, foggy and cold, and here it is damn hot. It's so hot, like in Mexico. And finally we can see some beautiful blue sky. Wonderful. It's a beautiful sighting here. We are 500 kilometers away from Xiamen and 300 kilometers to arrive to Shenzhen city. Now it's 2:30 p.m. in the afternoon. Now we're going to join the highway. Now going to Shenzhen, and we still need 3 hours to arrive. It's 230 kilometers, and this guy just get into my lane, let his way. Hopefully I have autopilot, so the autopilot just now brake a little bit. Long tunnels. It's like a 4 kilometers. Usually on the tunnels is where I use autopilot because it's so boring and a little sleepy. So now I have the autopilot on. This one, blue one here, is autopilot. Almost like 10 minutes later, something like that, or 5 minutes maybe. Finally we exit the tunnel, 4 kilometers, my gosh. In the way, a lot of cars now. Too many cars. Start getting more traffic again. 1 hour more. So we have been driving for almost more than 8 hours. We are getting close to Shenzhen. 20 p.m. We left Xiamen about 8 a.m. It's getting darker soon. continue now to drive into the city, but still we have a little bit more to go before seeing the city. We are arriving now, it's 5:20 p.m. which means already 9 hours and a half driving. And it's a big city. It's the biggest city in China after Shanghai and Beijing. And the red lanterns are decoration for Chinese New Year that just ended a week ago. We arrive office.
You can still go.
Welcome to Shenzhen.
Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice.
Now it's a big difference. Last time I came here, before China opens, I require COVID-19 24 hours testing. And now it's free. It feels just wonderful being free in China with COVID. And that's it, guys. This is the building where my office is, and it's going to be the end of the journey.
Climb, I invite pain. You never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They're deceived with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy.
End of the journey. We traveled 500 miles by Tesla in China, from Xiamen to Shenzhen. So, what can we take from this journey is, first thing I want to clarify that I follow all the safety guidelines, traffic rules. Most of the time when I was making the videos, I use the Autopilot, which is safe, and I use the video very few times, and when I did it minimal time, and I always pay attention to the road. So in order not to endanger myself and not to endanger everybody else. So what we can learn from this trip is totally took us 9 hours and a half from my apartment in Xiamen until the door of my office in Shenzhen. We totally charged the car 3 times, and the total cost was about 200 yuan, which is about $30 US. And then 3 toll gates totally cost us 300 yuan, which is about $45 US. The first time we charged that car, it took us about 20 minutes. The second time 10 minutes, and the last time also 20 minutes. So totally like a 50 to 1 hour in charging time, and the other hours it was driving in the highway. And if you didn't notice, I didn't eat actually. I just have my drink and my cookies, and that's what I usually do. I don't take breakfast, and I'm not hungry. I'm waiting, arriving here, and then I have a good dinner, which I'm going to have right now, Chinese food, of course. And it's beautiful. The road is safe. The highways are very beautiful in China. All is new in China. Basically, all the infrastructure is very new, very well signaled, and it was a very safe trip, comfortable. And so you can see Tesla's wonderful. I use 60% of the time I use Autopilot, and 40% of the time I use manually. I use Autopilot always in the highway, and I use manual driving mostly in the small streets. The way I drive my car, I have told you before, because I love it. I really love driving my Tesla. It feels comfortable. It has all the luxuries, entertainment, nice audio, music. It has Wi-Fi all the way. It's very comfortable. The feeling of the driving, the speed, the safety. So all in all, it feels like an airplane basically. And also because, although this time took me 9 hours, but sometimes I can make it in 8 hours. And if I take the train, which is the fastest way and cheaper way to do it, it's about 4 hours average, 3 to 4 hours, so let's put 4 hours. But I had to take 1 hour metro to go, and then when I arrive in Shenzhen, I need to take another 1 hour metro, so it's 2 hours metro plus 3 to 4 hours train, so already make it like a 6 hours. And then you need to add waiting time. You have to wait when you are in Xiamen, I need to wait like a half an hour at least for the metro and then walking. So let's add 1 more hour. So we had 3 hours in walking and waiting, and we have 4 hours. So it make total 7 hours if I go by train versus 9 hours by car. So it makes only 2 hours difference. But if I drive my car, it's door to door. It's very convenient. I don't need to carry my things. And that's why I enjoy driving my car, and I do it every month twice, when I come to Shenzhen and then when I go back to Xiamen. That's all for today's video. If you found it informative, give it a like and share with friends. It's the best way to support my channel. If you want to learn about future videos, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell next to it. Until the next video, adios.